Cord try those little antics. You know, he want to play games. So, act like a little kid. He should have just rolled his little lie out in his face.
I said the same thing, bro.
Clay stayed in the league. It ain't no loyalty there. That nigga stayed in the league when Cord got kicked out. Like, you don't kick my brother out, I'm gone too.
Right.
This nigga stayed in the league faithfully.
That what Chad was just talking about.
That's what I said, bro.
I'm live, so I gotta watch what I say. Right.
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, man. I had a little time today, though. I was gonna entertain it. I was swinging. I was swinging back.
I ain't doing it no more. Not with them, bro. It ain't me.
Oh no, I know it ain't.
Too for you. I ain't doing it. Well, I used to do it when I had time. I was doing it. I don't got time. I ain't doing it.
Good day, boy.
You know something like a clown, bro. It ain't even worth. It ain't worth good. Just a clown. That's what I just want to say, bro. You entertaining clowns, you become a part of the circus. Yeah, I ain't doing it no more. I ain't doing it no more.
Kentucky in a dog fight again.
What channel they on? I'm finna watch no baseball.
ESPN playing Mississippi State.
Ross is on the mic. Yo. Hello? No, we still on. Hey, actually, did it say maintenance? Do it say maintenance?
PlayStation been down. PlayStation got hacked today, though.
Oh, well, if you can't get on the mic, then it might be on your end, but I want to say maybe made an ad. Then I went back and but D Franks and Chad just did the same thing, I believe. Both of them got knocked off. No, they came back. What's the name? No, D Frank ain't back. I reset my internet.
Cavs make lineup change. They said they ain't gonna say it yet.
Oh, IT going IT?
What's
They been blaming so much. They say Kevin Love. They said they taking Kevin Love. The problem with Kevin Love is Kevin Love said, of course, for the sort, he just ain't got time for the dysfunction. He said it's so dysfunctional locker room. He just ain't got nothing to say about it. Like it's just not. It's not. He said he ain't got no problem with nobody. I hope anybody got no problem with me. Me and LeBron got a good relationship. He said, but it's just so much dysfunction.
that's what Kevin Love said?
Yeah. So I guess him being a part of, like, he just trying to stay away from this. But it came from a source. He didn't come out and say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they said, like, him leaving the other night, they had a meeting.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
I don't know if they're trying to say he's faking it.
With the season winding down, thoughts are already beginning to turn to the playoffs. But you gotta play it out to the end. So these guys will need to keep the focus on this game and not start looking ahead to the postseason. It's the Lions going up against the Vikings.
All right, Larry, it's one of the new jewels of the NFL, no doubt, as you get a look inside U.S. Bank Stadium here in Minneapolis. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Dalton, 1st and 10. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And he's going to bring this one down to right about the 20-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. Despite only needing one, Dalton to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Well, it was 3rd down. Defensively, they were just hoping to make a play and get off the field, get their offense on. Instead, they did one better. Pick it off, take it into the end zone.
Well, they did what you said. They got off the field.
They're going to have to come right back on.
They're going to come right back on, but happily, right? They put the ball in the end zone. That's the way you start a game. That's the way you set the tone.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
They'll find a way to make it to the finals, though.
And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just
hey, when Hayward...
All right, good field position.
Yeah, when Hayward coming back? He out for the season, or...
They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not trying to take
I don't think so either.
Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, let's just make this one simple. We know that the running game is not their thing, but they can't just throw it on every single down without expecting some real heat from the pass rush.
Throwing, Dalton. Austin's got it left side. It'll be a pickup of just 2.
Shoot, first game.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Well, they get the completed pass, but still have more to go here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Dalton. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. A first down throw coming for Dalton. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Dalton.
We talking about somebody that got the best.
His throw incomplete.
Timing's crucial in any route thrown. When you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
Third and long. What will Dalton dial up? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the way.
Whatever you got to do.
And this time, it results in an interception.
So out now come the Lions. And a great spot to start this drive from here. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Underneath for Miller. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away. But it does get away and it's 2nd down. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down.
Whoa, what the freak was that? And they didn't even take my...
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall back on anymore.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. 10 yards to go on 3rd. Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this belongs to the Vikings. A bad 3rd down mistake there.
Points were already on the board in their mind. And that's the worst part about it, right? Because it's just like in golf. Never count it in the cup until it rolls in there. Otherwise, you can really get messed up with your scores. In this case, you know they thought, hey, at least 3, maybe even a chance to get 6. It's a little bit demoralizing going off the field now that you've turned it over and you come up empty.
Yeah, if he holds on to that, at least the field goal on 4th down. Now they lose it. He's going to let it go deep for Mitchell. And it drops down incomplete.
Jordan broke his leg, though.
Instead,
oh, his ankle. He broke his ankle. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And on 2nd and 10 now. In motion left is Mitchell. A handoff as they run the counter play.
These jokers just ain't playing. This game's so funny, man.
That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Newton. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
2nd down now after the pass completion. Now they try the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. On 3rd down. That's Austin. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Bro, this game, number 0. Man, this game tripping, bro.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Dalton here from the gun. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Dude, this.
From the gun, Dalton looks to throw. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
All right, bro.
22. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be
all right, bro. Hey, man.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
That boy a piece of work, man. I swear he is.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So 2nd and 10 here. On play action, they'll throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A big
Is it his knee?
His 21st touchdown of the season.
Well, he must have been out for a shoulder before that.
For 6 points.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything prettier
Dang.
than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The punter pinned
Do you know what grade Melo would be in if he was still in school?
And a fair catch signaled for.
He would be 11th grade.
Taken successfully. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they
one of them night
ground game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Yeah.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with a Vikings. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. From the gun, Dalton. Throw left side. That's
Man, you can't hate, man. For real, he is.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Son. Yeah.
They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 3. And it'll be Dalton again. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Blake Martinez.
Shoot, he an AAU coach. She they AAU coach. So
47-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard
really,
line.
man.
Goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. To throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Vic Beasley. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in.
Ain't got nobody.
And he got a little aggressive too early.
And he did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves.
You got all the little swag, man.
2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run.
Is he?
Better shape now for 3rd.
Dang. And he got 3 inches. 3 of them inches is that hair, man.
Really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
They'll drop the throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jonathan Allen in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And this one is right down Broadway. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So good snap, good hold, and that one's right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you
Yeah, he more of a scorer, ain't he? The shooter, a pure shooter.
And now out comes Minnesota. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Slot man moves right.
What the world? This game's so glitchy, bro. This game's so glitchy, bro. This game glitchy, dog. The boy just went and stood up behind dude, man. Yeah. Jaco.
Defense doing their job, really know where to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no game.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it.
This game terrible, bro.
So on 4th down, here's Marquette King to punt it away.
You audible, dude. You audible, nigga, and the lineman and the receiver switch spots on a run play. Like, why do I want my receiver on the offensive line and I'm trying to run the ball?
So here come the Lions now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says,
you done gave up one.
Except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Pretty nice
This
coverage
boy,
there, missed
boy, look at that D tackle out there, boy. Look at that D tackle out there.
Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Look like Ray Lewis out there.
Looking to throw.
Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line. A first update now from Cincinnati. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. It's second down. Dalton looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Newton. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 4 yards on the completion, and it's on the third down. Third down, a shot here for Dalton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit.
You only know one way.
Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And some room for him there as he'll take this up to about the 15.
Hey, that's all. That's all.
On first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That'll do it right there.
Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. But the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll run it again with Miller. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18.
Is Boogie the best big man in the league?
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance.
Who better? Who you put up there better? Dang, it won't even let me hit circle to do a hot route. Man, this game glitchy, bro.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's able to get this one up to the 45-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he slings one that's incomplete. So not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
10 yards still left on second down. So the D-line's going to spread out.
All right, now look at that. Check.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout.
Boy.
As they stop it with
Cross.
16
Hey,
seconds to go in
got a
half of the
crossover and everything. Well, put a big man out there on
fresh set of downs here.
the. Not on the outside.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Green 39! Green! Detroit! No, check! Patriot!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. But the preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
So I like that right there.
If you can just keep Bob, Ingram, Kuzma, and get them to, and anybody else can.
He had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down,
That's the core, you know what I'm saying. You can build around them.
Split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Second quarter score from Cincinnati. You saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on.
Ingram got to stay. Ingram got to stay.
And you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. That'll be
Kuzma got to stay. Yeah.
So we have reached halftime, and just like that,
I don't know why I didn't squib that.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Miles Jack in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Shift together here from the D-line. He'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling could lead to no yards gained.
A gain of 19 and picking up the
Yeah, it's been a good little minute.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually after about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field. Now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run help salvage something there, because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back, and now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. A first down carry now for Miller. Room to run inside the 40. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Lions are able to grow their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline, because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Dalton. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Well, he gets attended to.
You with that,
We'll step aside. The Vikings on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. It's a short one here. Complete.
Dang, if they get rid of him that fast, I don't feel like they gave him a fair shot.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
My goodness, man. Come on with this foolishness. This game, I've never experienced this stuff, man, until now.
Get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is, but still.
And now the offense operates in the red zone. Now back to throw. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
That is caught at the 7.
Come on, man.
Pick up there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll look to throw here. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first. But at least it's 4th down.
Man, who batted that ball down,
So
man?
the field goal team for the 3rd time
A freaking
today.
D-tackle or something?
From the right
He must have
edge
somebody
here,
in
should be an
spy.
easy one. And his kick here is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So 3 field goals for him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
And now out comes Minnesota. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he?
Oh, boy, I appreciate that, J-Co, because I wanted to get out of that defense.
To me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 3rd down from the gun. Dalton. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
All right, fellas.
Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
for sure.
When the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
NFL teams last year a little under 50% on 4th down conversions. This is a bit tougher. 4th and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away. Turned into a nice play.
Let's go!
They'll set up a throw. Being chased out left. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Jadeveon Clowney in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, it's 1st and goal now. He'll drop to throw. And this is caught.
Can't go out of bounds, bro.
It's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
I go down to G.O.D.
After the penalty, it's Miller. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
She said, do you love me? I tell her only partly. I don't need my bed.
They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And now out comes Minnesota. And last time this unit was out here, costly
and you know me.
And then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make
to
it
the 0-3.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches
and they
use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break through and get a really nice gain. The defense has felt great about what they have going. Now they've got to turn their attention to getting it back in that direction. Can they bottle him up again? Because I'd say after that run, confidence is pretty high for him.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And
no, J. Cole. That's not happening, bro.
But he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
To throw here, Dalton. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jalen Smith in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. In motion left is Mitchell. Dalton bootlegs out. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep outside. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Here's Dalton. Flushed out right. And this is going to be incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
And now we've hit that stage of the game, partner, where one of our predecessors, one of the great commentators of all time, he used to sing in this situation when this game appeared to be over.
I know the fat lady's been singing for some time.
No, not her at all. This is one of our guys.
She's singing too.
Oh, she's singing.
She's on like the 5th tune.
Yeah, she left Scales way behind, but he used to sing something about turning out the lights. The party was over.
Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
That one 28 yards on the ground.
That looked like a 2-deep coverage, which we call cover 2. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around 10 to 12 yards back. So if you can break through the first level, you've got a chance to run before you encounter any type of resistance from the safeties.
We saw the example of it right there. Passing again, Dalton on 2nd and 10. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
3rd and long. What will Dalton dial up? Austin's got it left side. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Big 4th down here. It's Dalton. 20. He's got a man. It's Mitchell. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. Dalton operating in the red zone now. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
2nd down, Dalton.
Give me that jump.
Well, here's another interception. Picked up by the linebacker.
And you know me.
And this one will be brought back to the 22. Just a little bit.
There be no me.
6 interceptions.
Imagine if I never met the broski.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirt.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Yeah.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line.
Bad things. It's a lot of bad things that they're wishing.
It looks like we've got a lion that's shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's finally taken down, but not before getting across midfield and across the 45-yard line. to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll dump it off to Procise. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to him right away because they have the matchup advantage.
This is caught. Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. 2nd down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left. And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down at the 2-yard line. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Defense likely bringing pressure here. 3rd and goal. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Jordan Leggett, the target there.
I've been going through some issues that nobody dealing with.
Pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Another look for Dalton on 2nd and 10. Throwing right, and that's complete. It's a big one there for the Vikings.
Come on, Conley. Like I moved up out the shot. All that shit obsolete. Boy, I hop up on my feet. I'm the only one stopping me. I'm going to take that water from Flint, and I'm going to go up there to D.C. Guys say go and see the Reverend. People lined us out the churches like it's the white and blue 11s. With another bomb threat, man, that shit feel like Armageddon. Kiwiga vodka crystals. Eucalyptus. Just to relieve my tension.
Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Dalton throwing on second down. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness,
Start on line of a shot.
another interception. Picked up by
That's
the
inevitable.
linebacker, Jalen Smith. Charles,
Even
whatever's
if
going
I
on
was in
between his ears
federal.
right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player
Y'all want to go see the
is
hardest.
6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who
You
needs to
already
get with
worth a
now and
fortune.
get himself calm.
Second down following the run. That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it.
It's way too real in the field.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Now back to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball. Sammy Watkins, he's going to go. He's at the 30, the 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
Young nigga haven't seen prison hell till it's heaven again.
Season, but it's been quick strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think
now
they're
they Black Street Boys.
Because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized.
We got no other options. I pray V12 is the only time I'm boxed in.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there.
We the
as well.
mobsters.
Let's see what this is. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So went to him like the quad was blessed with no stun double eye.
Coming for Dalton. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second and 10. Dalton once more. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to let it fly. That'll be
this thing for sure, this a toss-up.
14 seconds remaining.
This thing Toyota is European. And all, she my girlfriend.
Wow. You're
how I sleep.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
This how I eat.
No pick, just incomplete that time.
This ain't the connect, it's the plug.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
This ain't the problem, it's the solution.
Time remaining, and the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position.
Now Ramadan. This is a Maserati.
They'll set up a throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
The storyline in this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So for the Lions, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got my one shout out, Brandon, and one dip.